What is up, everybody? Today we will be continuing on the same quest that I've been on, killing bitches, eating random things that I find on the ground, and basically whatever else I may desire. And, I've been feeling like shit today, so we are killing a whole bunch of things. So what were we doing? Quest marker? Oh, quest marker. There we go. And this time I will actually be, talking a little bit because, if people don't like it, I've realized actually, that's not the right type of people to be watching my videos. I want to be expressive and I want to be, interesting. Also, I will be able to read any comments that I hear. And I just want to let you all know that I very much appreciate that I can do this, I guess. I don't really know. There's not really any support going on at the minute. I think I have, like, a person that watches every once in a while.
Have you brought me the pupa? Auntie's Choice has bred mantisaurs as weapons for decades. What's more, we have never witnessed them mutate in any inundated with zeranium from the river. The mantisaurs here have evolved adaptations that have never been documented. Oh, thank Allah. Here's the reward, I promise.
Well, mantisaurs, eyes up, troops! A mess of the bastards are coming from the east.
Did they follow those folks back from that nest?
Sorry, ain't ready yet.
Protect the troops.
I'm backing scan. Patience. Still recharging.
That's the troops at all costs.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Atlas Mortificator at ready status. Mitigating the threat. Locking them down.
I've had many missions I've never spoken about to anyone. This one will be for different reasons.
So let's see what we lost. I think we lost a tamed one. We definitely lost a sentry. Yeah, I have no ammo. And I think that's it. We lost 2 people. Actually, wait, did we lose Big Beefy? I don't know, we didn't. We lost... No! She died. Right, we have to go back then. She can't die, because I think she's literally part of the fucking quest. So much fun. Let's run in and actually, do good things now.
Squaring up.
Do I have, like, grenades? Nope. Cleo's the Hunt. Ooh, I will actually put this on for a minute.
Proceeding to attack. Business rival! Mitigate him! Loading surplus round! I weep for the bullets I must expend on these fools! I'm down to business! Target relocated! Dropping off! Have a fix on their weaknesses. Stocking ammunition! Moving to an entrenched position! Adversary vulnerable. Standing by to simplify.
I've had many missions I've never spoken about to anyone. This one will be for different reasons.
Thank goodness she's still alive. We just lost a subsidiary.
Well, that certainly was a horrific bit of chaos. But you made the right decision by giving the pupa to me. The research value it will provide is absolutely. And that research will bring me promotions. Yes, you have your bits, and I will...
She's definitely not good, but I don't think she's necessarily evil enough to consider giving that to the dude who literally just is lying. We have a liar, and then we have a pretty shitty person who takes advantage of others. I mean, they're both not great, but lesser evil.
Nobody in their right mind is gonna believe I talk to these things now. You're damn lucky I've got to figure out how to explain this mess, or I'd feed
The
you to the
research
bugs myself.
value of that pupa is...
Honestly, why do you persist in antagonizing me? Wonderful. Then you should be off to find a dematerial. Thanklaw. You'll find Cuddy inside the tower. Then come back.
Oh,
You're back. Tell me that means you've got something. Please.
who do I report him to?
What's happening? Are you making any progress? Oh, okay.
Otter.com. It's not the best choice, it's Auntie's choice. It's not the best choice, it's Auntie's choice. It's Auntie's choice. Whoa, 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 it's Rizzo. Whoa, 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 it's Rizzo's. How many bits do I have? 3,000. I would get that. Where are my long rounds? Really? Wait. 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 Did I just sell? Yes, I did. Glad that I noticed that actually before leaving this. Junk item can be... So that and that. Let's see. I'll keep the extra holster. It's not the best choice, it's Auntie's choice. Come on, we have to get a guy wasted on the job.
Hey,
What's
friend.
up, moody fucker? Wait. Oh, I definitely sold it. Never mind, we're not getting a guy hammered on the job. As much fun as that would be. Hello there, good Evelyn.
You've returned. Is there a reason you're looking to monopolize my invaluable time? Well, I suppose it can't reflect badly on me to simply report the facts. And you have... if you'll leave me, I've got lots left to it.
Tell the abbot you've smoothed things over. Lovely. I also feel like that dude is definitely not actually a negotiator. I feel like if anything, he's probably a murderer for hire. Oh, tamed mantis over.
Okay, Massey. Goodbye, Massey the 18th. Goodbye, Massey the 18th.
It's not even that hard to fucking find the mines. Why?
I should be nice to you. You'll probably be my manager someday.
Flight. Thank you. Okay, obviously. Also, I don't think I remember it having a drain rate in the past. Like, I don't think I remember anything ever draining, so I'm gonna say the mess is probably super good. Ooh. Miner's uranium poisoning. Oh, very French. Oh, this is not gonna go well. Trust your auntie. Auntie's index better than nature. If I remember correctly, also, Tau Ceti is the name of the... last time there was somebody who said that they were from Tau Ceti. I think it was the augmented, or the grafted Inez. I think it was Inez that said that she was from Tau Ceti. And if I remember correctly, Tau Ceti is the... Tau Ceti is an unclaimed star system in Starfield, and it is also A real nearby Sunlake Scar. Elite Dangerous, where Marcus or Reese are connected for potential. God, this game is beautiful and great. Best game. Game of the year, actually. Immediately. No questions about it. No ifs, ands, or buts. I just realized I should probably set this so that I get the FSR4, whatever it is. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Never mind. I take back what I said. I'm a stupid idiot.
Either they have squatters or their decorators should be shot. Or both.
Cowards! You've never have bested me without subterfuge! Unhand me, and I'll show you how a true acolyte fights!
Got some bad company.
Taking the fight out of them.
Distraction for you.
I have a fix on their weaknesses. You've suffered extensive damage, Commander.
Oh, that's not good. Do I have another gun? I have a blade.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Oh, I can't hit.
Analysis. Stun weapon ready, Commander. Mitigating the threat. They're benumbed.
Get in there.
Back and stand.
That's what I thought.
Looking low on ammo there.
Ooh, cultists? Ooh, I found the cultist. I figured out why I died. Also.
Here, Commander, I can help you whip something up.
So it seems like the cult is called the Dawn. Nice.
Not entirely. I do so hope you'll forgive my thoroughly convincing deception, dear. I'm not so sure Proctor's Svoboda was capable of crashing cargo pods into additional Antes installations. Still glad I stopped it. May the...
Ooh, special materials. I'm gonna be taking this because I have no other ammo. I really think they wouldn't, like, destroy all these automechanicals.
I'll skin your faces off one by one if you don't let me out of here!
She sounds pleasant.
I'm sure she's actually a nice person. If she's not, she'll probably not make it very long, though.
Yeah.
It's not the best. It's
There
not.
best be a stiff bottle waiting for me if I ever manage to make it out of this barrel.
After years working in a Zeranium manufactory,
Oh no, it's no. There was uranium on my hands when I came in here, and now it's. Why didn't I wash them first? Thanks for the preposterously laden vice. How about you leave me to endure my pulpy penury in peace? Oh, why won't it stop burning?
sorry about you melting.
Sorting to find target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Fuck yeah, card collector time. Well, not yet, but later. If there are shock pistols in the game, I will be set for life. Especially if they actually use the correct ammo. I have so many fucking shock coils. I have so many shocking coils that the world may never know.
Release me now, you traitor!
Happy to assist in crafting more ammo. Uranium gas. Nasty way to go. But better them than us.
Architect's balls! That was some fine killing! Would have preferred you'd left one or two of those traitorous miscreants for me to sharpen my blade on, but no matter. Serves me right trying to help those sorely lacking in the gray matter. But they rightly paid for their transgression. Betraying someone sent by the exalted leader of the glorious dawn herself warrants a painful death. Name's Aza. We are simply a group of enlightened individuals seeking to spread the truth of the rifts, despite our persecution by those who seek to keep the masses aimless and distraught. The rifts only seem destructive because we are looking at them from the point of view of imperfect, mortal bodies. To be deconstructed by a rift is to be reborn in perfection. No, it does not. Perhaps I will tell you what does, should I ever count you among my few compatriots. There is one other thing. I have similar business at the N-Ray range. These fools were only part of the contingent that betrayed me. I aim to see them pay the same price. Your violent tendencies could be of great help to me there. Nothing that will live to regret. But it seems like you've already a full contingent with...
If you're sure,
Miles,
Commander.
leave.
Well, what do we wait? I can't believe I'm surrounded by idiots. Not you, I mean the other idiots. They betrayed not just me, but the exalted leader herself. So, they need to die. Who can say what...
The answer to that might require a...
Such as? The rifts are a device of the architect to hasten humankind's perfection. They reduce whatever comes into contact with them to mathematically perfect information. We are nothing but that information,
that.
but we... The rifts are... Yes! Oh, isn't it truly glorious? Nothing of much worth to tell there. I'd rather hear your story.
I liked my life when it had little worth. Still trying to figure out how I ended up here.
It sounds like you've let others dictate your existence with their culturally imposed limitations and narrow interpretation of righteousness and truth. Joining the Glorious Dawn freed me of such nonsense. They gave me a completely new life, wiped away all traces of fear and repression, and replaced them with unbridled freedom. My world used to be devoid of color. Everything was gray. Now everything is vibrant, like the arterial... And I'm still not interested.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. The cultists are convincing. Are you kidding? It seems like you've let others dictate. That's so fucking good. You've let others dictate your worth, and so you go along with them and then do bad. Ooh. Okay, please. Oh, yes. Wait. I will be tossing that out. Wait, Gilly? Yo, you bitches better watch out. I have a ghillie suit. I will be keeping that. The ghillie suit, I mean. Because I have not seen one yet. If I find more, then maybe I'll leave them behind. Damn. Sexy fucking gun. I should probably leave. Wait. Never mind, it is vented. And I will always be going through each and every individual little terminal very quickly because, you know, I need information. What's in here? You a fucking sniper? That's sick. Wait, this is a train station, so there it is.
Oh, we're definitely bringing this back to the ship.
For Arcadia, no sacrifice is too great.
Old thing could use a touch of melodrama.
Art enthusiast perk increased. Oh, also have that. Will automatically. Ooh. I like that. Oh, she's a knight in body armor, girly. Spread the message. It's the Codex Astartes, brother. We must go. It is time to find the pieces of random scrap and crap. Oh shit. Okay, it seems like crystals are hard to walk on. One dead.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
So I am now an Earth Directorate soldier who is palling around with a cultist and an Order member. And he's making really good choices, I know. The Ragnar hearts are so cool.
Checkers. Wine. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Purification in progress. Taking the fight out of them. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Keep your guts on the inside, Commander.
My guts are on the inside, for the most part. Okay, I need to get to the Enray range. As soon as possible. More focused, that means more XP. Whispering? Un momento, amigues. tick tock, 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 tick tock. Found a few spare milliseconds I'm prepared to waste. Okay, let's go. Oh, hello, viewer. How are
You don't
doing
always have to go
today?
right for dismemberment, Asa. Consider a more subtle
I hope
approach.
it is
You know,
well.
death by 1,000 cuts.
Only 1,000 cuts? I once cut down a skeptic with 1,100 cuts. At least that's when I stopped counting.
The fact that you count it does not make the story less unsettling.
Right. Might be done. And I lost my viewer. Now, how do I get to... There we go. Oh.
Initiate Carrington, audio log entry, 10. My orders were to watch for the enemy. Specifically, to never break line of sight to my assigned field of view. But I can hear them advancing along the shore to the south. It's fine. Others have been assigned that field of vision. This is the most efficient method of defense. Architect, they're getting closer. Perhaps I'm taking my orders too literally. I'll just peek. No. Trust in the equation. Trust in those greater than I in the order. I will keep looking forward for enemies from that vector. I am not afraid. I am not afraid. I have faith that the architect...
This one appears to have been too terrified to even look at us. I almost feel bad killing him. Almost.
Every one of these fuckers are dead.
This place used to be a thriving hub of experimental science. Negative. Recharge incomplete.
A lot.
Ozza's fucking great. Here's to hoping I can convince her to leave the cult. Or actually, wait, that would be unfair. I'm not expecting her to leave the cult, but I'm hoping that I can convince her that she has a different calling elsewhere. And I guess not really
Getting in the
convinced.
front door. Always another way in, though.
Talk about the possibility. Of something better. The Earth Directorate. Profligate.
Now this is just sloppy. If I wasn't already here to kill all these traitorous fools, I'd be forced to use one or two as an example to the rest.
Oh, so that way, it has a barrel mod on it already. Oh, an exemplar.
.36 cubed divided by the standard rate of fluid flow, and then you...
Look at the state of this poor fool. They just left her bleeding out? Exsanguination is an art. Where's the precision, the pride in their work? This is just embarrassing.
There's a cultist behind you! Wait, surely she isn't with you. Fine. Just please keep her away from me. Architect's mercy, thank you. It is so much easier to be polite when I need... Oh, dear Archivist Clemens has been so strange lately. So distant, so, he's like a wire stretched beyond its breaking point. Never a harsh word to anyone. He's deeper in the facility, and with all those...
Please, with the way my so-called brethren are comporting themselves, he's more likely to die of boredom. If I was in charge here, all of you'd be dead. We soon will be.
Yes. I'm sure you'll kill them quite well. The crazed cultist, people like your friend here, I've seen few firsthand, but that isn't because they've gone. Rather, I believe they have become visibility deficient. You can attempt such, but if my current state is any indication, the cultists are unlikely to be sporting with... Oh, there's no such thing as invisibility. I can only theorize that
their actions are inexcusable.
It's a shame the facility is in shambles. We have an N-ray scanner device that may run... The scanner is an optical device designed to detect electricals. It was stored nearby. But with the I appreciate...
Little grub fingers of yours. Bring them close so we can chop them off.
Stop your silliness, fool. The only ones losing body parts around here today are you and your traitorous friends.
How would I go about opening the door?
Vitals are in the red, Commander. There's the N-ray device that Exemplar Foxworth mentioned.
Oh.
You cannot threaten one who welcomes obliteration.
Aggressor at hand.
Hostilities are afoot. I'll handle this.
Yo, we need a
I
cab.
appreciate your help. You can use it to see the wires connecting this door to the nearest override. I appreciate...
Oh, nice. Okay. Dos. Oh, dos, tres.
Doors open. Time to make a way.
This just
You
further
opened the way
proves my
forward.
faith in the game is
Very good work.
absolutely amazing.
Investigating hostile intentions. In a minute! And ready. Check your scope for combat analysis. Vitals critical. Don't... Torpificator is charged.
You suck.
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Consider combatants.
To hasten their demise. Straight at them. There you are.
Revive.
What the fuck? Probably should have saved. Just maybe.
That should do it. Let's get on with the killing.
You've opened the way forward. I appreciate your help.
Consider self-preservation a priority. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Stun weapon ready. Recharge for me. Adversary.
that's a Glorious Dawn communication device. Our cells use them to send and receive encrypted messages.
You there, you must leave. Is that a cultist with you?
Don't worry. I'm not like these idiots running around here haplessly. If I was here to kill you, it would be no random thing. You'd know it. Are we here to kill this guy, Commander?
You're here to stop me. But if I'm stopped, the consequences will be exponential. Oh, I don't expect people like you or Augustine to understand. My work is humane and must be finished. All else is secondary. You must remove yourself from the range. I don't want your blood on my hands, but I will spill it if you force me. No, don't you understand? If my work is forestalled in any way, I have been forced to enact measures for self-defense. I beg you.
Fucking idiot. Do you really think, in a place where I just killed a group of your cultists...
Where are you going? Our task here is... I suppose you know what you are doing, but we'll need to return eventually to finish this lot off.
Okay. My guess is we're gonna make it to wherever she wants to go. Like, we're gonna finish this, make it back to the people that she's talking about as, like, the leaders or whatever, and then they're all gonna be dead, and then she'll join me. I'll take that.
Victor, I fully understand the importance of your work. This is exactly why I push you so. Your moral justifications for delaying your delivery are misguided. Dead is dead. What matter is it if their ends come in 1 minute or 3? If you seek to be humane in your duties, fine. So long as I get the explosives in time. But if we fail to act, the order will be lost forever. Collateral damage was always inevitable, Victor. You knew this. And the longer you take in your laboratory, the greater your risk of being caught becomes. If that happens, you know what must be done. But I should remind you that such a failure will result in vastly more suffering for all parties involved.
You hamper my ascension with your...
Mobilizing. Suffered extensive damage, Commander.
I don't like this.
Have a fix on their weaknesses. Back and stand.
Also, hate that. I'm sure I'm gonna get to level 13 or whatever the 14.
my next spaceship, I may meet a hostile disaster.
Check your scope for combatant analysis.
Look at back in scan. Unfriendly company.
Friend of friends are a greater ally than any Oh, thank you very, very...
What? Where? I thought we dispatched with all of those traitors, charlatans. Fine. Just trying to add some levity into this pathetic creature's drab existence.
I can see it would be best for me to tactically I see you possess our N-ray scanner. Ooh, ingenious device. Damn that Victor and damn his hubris. Fitting that his experiment would cause so much strife. That he would be untouched by the ensuing pandem. What? Oh, there was nothing wrong with... I don't know the specifics, only that Victor was performing a procedure utilizing processed N-rays. In the ensuing chaos, Victor's experiment was destroyed. I know some cultists were killed, but many more still live. Moving unseen. Survived. Most of the cultists died immediately upon exposure, and according to... I would be more sympathetic to their collective plight, and they not promise to insert every... Although it requires further investigation and they are physically here, but only partially. Hence their unseen state, because he refused to fool the...
Is that a dragon helmet? Dragoon helmet. I'm very much okay with that. Oh, wait.
Approach my holdout. I once again ask you to stop. Path ahead is filled with unseen traps. Whether cultist or wayward scientist, you will be killed. I cannot afford your interruption. Once more, please cease.
Try to limit further damage, Commander.
That hurt. Holy shit. Okay, so interesting fact. Those things are tripwires. I was unsure if they were. I checked.
many times must I say only death lies ahead? Observe. You have been pursued. The time for that is over. Please.
Oh. Did I drop down directly onto a mine or something? Directly onto a tripwire, actually. Get out of there. Nope, stay away. N-rays are group damage. Bum, 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 bum.
I never wanted this situation to escalate like this. You must understand. But now, all that I wanted is cast to the wind. There is but one option left to me. To save Arcadia, to ensure the future, we must, because the Order cannot be hindered by war or by compromise. Any obstacles must be removed, as much as I regret the need to do so. If DeVries does not receive my explosive, she will resort to a violent assault. Many will die, pointlessly, and in agony. I can at least deliver them an instant, painless death. I thought this explosive vest would be an unnecessary precaution. All I can hope is that by blasting us both, want has nothing to do with it. I have very specific instructions, and you cannot possibly understand whether I am or am not capable of martyrdom. At the end of all things, my decisions, you're not with the Order. You cannot...
I beg to differ. I'd likely understand any analytical or theoretical justification.
I heard tell of an Order operative recently being spotted. One who'd be eminently capable of understanding the difficult decisions that must be made for humankind's ascension.
You are correct, Victor. I am the endpoint, and I am well equipped to understand your reasoning, should it be sound.
Very well, very well. I can spare words with you, explain my perspective. It won't prevent me from doing what I must. If the Order is not prevented from reaching its true potential and solves the universal equation, all scientific uncertainty and any associated suffering will end. If what you say is true, then you have my tentative thanks. However, scientific certainty would absolutely have prevented that from happening. We would have predicted it. DeVries opened my eyes. The Order is on the path to absolute truth, And if they are not interrupted, this truth can be pursued. The one right path for humanity revealed to us. Politics cannot bind us. Uncertainty cannot strangle. And no one can be allowed to waltz in and hurl our plans into disarray. What? How do you not understand the present situation? What coward would strap an explosive device to himself? No, that's not all this. Helping DeVries, completing the work on my explosives is important. It matters. DeVries agreed. I don't want to admit it. As we've spoken, I've fought harder and harder to justify what we're doing. But you're right. I can't fight you any longer. I still believe there are acceptable risks, acceptable losses. But all of this is beyond acceptable. I've been a fool going along with this
Fuck yeah,
farce.
you have.
But it stops now. My relationship with Augustine is at an end.
This poor fool seemed intent on doing himself and us both. Impressive work convincing him otherwise. Let's say I have a go at him with my disemboweling knife. See what he knows. Your loss. Don't like to boast, but I am quite the artiste with a knife.
I believe that's another thanks I owe you. You certainly keep interesting company. I found a way to, via the use of processed N-rays, send objects out of phase. It was inconsistent, but I was close to isolating the procedure. DeVries needed explosives for her plan. By making them unseen, the explosives could be placed as efficiently as possible. No one would be maimed or injured, just killed. Saying that out loud now, it sounds unreal. I appreciate your consideration. Things could have been... You certainly convinced me I cannot remain here. May we meet again, when the paths of our lives are at greater apexes. Before I leave, here, the key to my private quarters. You may take any
Give me 1
explosive you
minute, I
find.
will be back in a
I
second.
hope it will give you comfort that I shall not return to my ignoble work.
back.
I owe you not only my life, but the sheer knowledge that you've turned me from a terrible path. I will make the most of it. I promise you.
My fellow Loyalists, it is time. Due to the Earth Directorate operatives' continued meddling, we must increment our timetable by a factor of hours, not days. Accordingly, our forces have taken over the monastery. Those I predetermined to be resilient to reason have been executed. The rest should not cause us trouble. I have locked the lift to prevent the agent from reaching the monastery, but the following code will grant you access. 34145. I will continue my work from here, supplying Augustine with everything she needs for our plan to succeed, and delaying the agent as I'm able to. May the results of our actions today secure a more prosperous tomorrow for our sacred order.
Swear I can't lie low for 20 years without everything in the order falling apart. Well, suppose we better head to the monastery now, yes?
That motherfucker's dead. Let me get out. Indeed I am.
Boy, damn it! We've killed every traitor in this place, but they're treasonous. The leader of a cell. In this case, that would be Ziegler. And extinguishing him is obviously our next priority. They were operating under his orders. But since he wasn't here to lead them in person, they would have maintained regular contact using... We should return to the one we saw earlier. It will hopefully... This is it, the Dawn's communication device. Not much, but there are a few Idiot didn't even have enough respect to... I'm right behind you.
Got a bad feel about this line, huh?
I'm going to lend a hand at the exclusion zone. Tend to the injuries as best I can.
I thought Doc Beardsley had all the about it. So many lives needlessly lost.
What's the mission?
Grand Agent! Oh, thank good odds and high probabilities you're back. There's been an incident. A rogue faction has taken over the monastery. To make matters worse, my access code's not working. Without it, I've no way of... No, I've known Landon for years. If what you say is true, that is damning evidence indeed. But why would he do it? Align himself against the Order? Against a friend? That's a serious accusation. Why would I do such a thing? No, I can't discuss this right now. The monastery. Peace talks? Yes, Ruth informed me. Representatives. I know I mentioned it before, but compartmentalization is crucial to the success of most of the orders. But I'm afraid I won't be accompanying you. I can't be sure my presence wouldn't alter the... Once you reach the monastery, make your way to the observatory. If the conspirators are seeking the coordinates of the... Go forth as was determined, and may the Well, that's certainly...
Have you beheld
I've always
that new
wanted to
rifle
fight a
up at the
mathematician.
monastery? The Oracle?
The one Wiley designed, right?
Are you sure that rope can support us?
I am 100% certain that its tensile strength is marginally greater than our combined weight.
Wait! Look! Watch out for Wiley. He's accounted for everything. He'll know you're coming.
Those outside the Order, and some simpletons within it, claim that all things happen
That's
for a
all
reason.
bluster. We're an unpredicted variable in his equations, and he knows it.
Occurs without a catalyst. Today, we are that catalyst, setting into motion the future most aligned with the plan. Hold that belief. Let it strengthen your resolve, and do not hesitate. The time for ideation is concluded. Now is the time for execution.
Nice of Seer Wiley to leave us this.
Unfriendly nearby.
Sorry. Rejuvenation device.
That device may be the deciding factor in whether you live or die in the near future.
Go for torpification. Locking torpification in progress.
Contact is down!
Suffered extensive damage, Commander. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Random element.
Think next time.
Those are N-ray junction boxes. That's
Scanner might be useful to see how this place is wired up.
Found another one.
Investigating hostile intentions. Standing by to stupefy. Target analyzed. Vitals are in the red, Commander.
Disrupting prime!
Batten stand. Put on targets up here. Mitigating the threat. They're benumbed. Time for a quick dip. Whoever wired this place should be shot. By me, then forced to rewire it in a more straightforward fashion.
Grand Architects. Armed conflicts are not the inevitability you are making them out to be, Anya, but rather the result of a populace failing to adhere to scientism's stoic imperative.
Oh, and I suppose we're going to pretend the second pillar doesn't exist. I must have just imagined reading Alfred Long's 75 thesis on determinism then.
Anchorites. Be warned. Any conversation with these two may prove pedantic.
I'm aware of the errors of his methodology, but Long's overall opinion is still... Wait, why am I arguing with you about this?
Actually, an outside opinion might be useful at this juncture. Our current topic is whether war is ever justified. For the sake of time, please keep your answer brief. And how do you predetermine the harm of action against the harm of inaction?
We make those estimates all the time. That's the whole reason we employ seers.
We're going in circles again. If only we had access to the materials we requested, perhaps...
I need the book Only Real Numbers, The Casualties of Appeasement by Exemplar Kwong. The second edition, not the first. That's important.
And I require archivist. I'd also caution against borrowing additional titles. The scribes are absolute fusspots when their work goes. You're in luck. I just finished my third. When we're finished speaking, I'll put it in the collection drawer. But do take care with it, especially around the bath. Will you?
Augustine? Sure. She's got a mind for provocative hypotheticals. Asked a lot more interesting questions than we normally get.
I will add it has been some time since we last saw her. Not since before the schism.
Augustine was obsessed with the rift. She wanted to know all the We explained that the rift is an aberration of the plan's natural order, corrupting time and space and creating uncertainty. Consequently, all efforts should be made to close it.
Apologies, but gossip doesn't fall under our purview. We much appreciate.
Mobilizing.
Enemy in
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Resorting to violence. The unknown variable.
Look, I know this ain't gonna get to the abbot, but I have complaints that need registering anyhow. This monastery's too big for the staff we've got, and it sure seems like the scienticians and theorists here ain't fixated on keeping neat. I might just be a novice, but at 73 years of age, I have enough self-respect that I shouldn't be picking up another body's lavation towels. Still, ain't as bad as it was in Auntie's place. But that don't mean it's good.
Check your scope.
I just ask you folks to remember that there's more of importance out here than just your numbers.
Well, this is quite modest. Very simple and austere. Can hardly guess who lives here. Did the abbot take a vow of resplendency?
Aptitude. And who do we blame when a student fails? Has failed this order. The stalwart agent arrives. I need more time to finish my work, so if you go through the door on the right, you'll find them leave through the other door, however. And they will...
As if we'd fall for their stalling tactics just to watch these poor fools die. Definitely not. We should be the only ones killing hostages around here.
Like the cut of your jib. Hard way it is, then.
Praise high probability. Wiley trapped us here.
Let me guess. That safe won't open until we solve this puzzle. Seems like stacking the deck for a predictable behavior analysis.
That must be where he hid the key to stop the press.
Hurry!
I have a growing suspicion the seer's been overindulging in aetherwave cereals. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Try to limit further damage. Check your scope.
My pride. Indivisible.
Self-preservation priority. I have a
Pursuit is concluded. Position determined. Obviating.
You've suffered extensive damage, Commander. A baton scan. Do not refuse medical support. Thank you, dear. Way to get the ball rolling. This laborious exercise is obviously intended to consume precious time.
Maybe, however, to not do this would be to basically kill 2 people myself.
Ah, see? Didn't I tell you our friend would be back?
Hurry! Disable the card press machine!
Oh, thank the
Still say it would have saved time for us to just kill the hostages ourselves.
Thank you, stranger. You should be okay here for now.
Bang! Hello, Valere. I love looking at the mating habits of animals. It's my favorite, actually. I was going backwards.
Anomalism!
Try to limit further damage, Commander.
Drop in prime!
How am I gonna stop some big ol' mean mother hubbard from tearing me a structurally superfluous new feet? And the answer? Gun. And if that don't work, more gun.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. I am becoming combatant observed. Fortification in progress. Heavy numb. doesn't appreciate a good orrery. Worthless people. People, that's who.
Elysium. Seems I might need the universal key.
I cannot believe Clemens fell for whatever half-baked argument you managed to cobble together. That imbecile. And Svoboda. I thought her more capable. You may have bested my peers, but they were never my equal anyway. And neither are you. You took so long, I was beginning to think my little puzzle actually stumped you. Oh, I think my average walking speed will suffice once I've finished dispatching you. You seem confused. Allow me to delineate on the totality of your failure. Saving the hostages delayed you just long enough for me to complete my work. I was able to transmit not only the coordinates for the peace talks, but also the station's security protocols, giving Augustine control over its automechanicals. I trust you're not implying something untoward between us. The Order has been dislocated from its ideals, becoming the opposite of all they espouse. De Vries and I are merely providing a necessary realignment.
All I hear is empty bluster from an amateur schemer whose only success so far is failing loudly at a sloppy plan. This slapdash takeover of yours is graceless and rushed and reeks of ineptitude and desperation. In my day, we did these things with considerable more efficiency and panache.
And who are you, exactly?
Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor, Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
The endpoint. No. The improbability of you interrupting my plans at this singular moment beggars belief.
Our aims are so similar, I'd almost consider joining you. Had you not proven yourself such bumbling fools, dragging me into your mess. Consider how much uncertainty has been introduced into your equations. Can you have any confidence in your predictions at this point?
What in the Architect's computational summary are you on about? This proves nothing, except your willingness to trespass into... I can't conceive of a reason why my survival...
It truly doesn't. The commander just gets a little unsettled watching me fillet human beings and is hoping to avoid witnessing such again.
Your companion seems less amenable to a peaceful resolution. However, as a matter of professional curiosity, let's entertain the hypothetical. None of this is going according to my calculations. I certainly failed to predict your attempt to negotiate. Perhaps the High Scholar did recognize some deficiency in me while my eyes were firmly on my own paper. No. What am I saying? Joseph can hardly solve for X in a standard equation without me guiding his hand, and he well knows it. He would never speak against me. You almost had me believing your deceit, I'll grant you. But I fear... No more talking, Agent. Fill me with bullets all you like. With this rejuvenation device at my disposal, you'll never do me harm. Clever little sprat, intending to destroy the... I will
That was not what I meant to do. I thought I would live. Instead, I died. Darn.
Attempting to destroy the projector. I will riddle me with bullets all you like. With this rejuvenation device, that would extend you never.
On the ring.
Still recharging. Torpification in progress.
This is not in my predictions. Whoever is left, kill this employer!
Commander, no longer able to heal himself. Let's show him what real pain feels like.
I have a thick...
The fuck? I'm so bad.
Target analyzed.
We can shoot him right now.
Locking them down. Taking the fight out of them. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
That's what I thought.
Thank you, dear. Combatant scan. Re-engaging.
Verifying fix on the outlier's location. Replenishing.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Oh god. Wait, I'm fucking great. I am insane.
Exposure level untenable.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Torpificator at ready. Negative. Recharge incomplete. Torpification in progress. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Try to limit further damage, Commander. Yeah. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
I'm alive.
Is that the universal key? Probably. Here.
I have grown worried. I have not received word from Archivist Clemens in some time, and I imagine you would have relayed any pertinent information by now. I fear this bodes ill. Without him, our only option is a direct assault. A risky proposition, to be sure. The last thing any of us want is for our plan to spiral out of control. And so it falls on you to seize back that control. control. Use the methods we discussed to take command of the monastery. When it is done, I will send further instruction. You have my trust. See that it is not misplaced. I'm much obliged for your tireless work. With this knowledge of Greater Tranquility Substation and its security codes, our plans for the peace talks can finally be... However, without Archivist Clemens and his explosives at our disposal, though the codes will allow me control of the automechs on the station, we'd best accept now, yet we must act unflinchingly.
We should get ourselves to those peace talks post-haste, Commander. Wouldn't want to miss out on any of the mayhem and carnage.
Indeed.
Agent, over here. I assume you had a chance to speak with Landon, that is, Seer Wiley. I appreciate the sentiment, but there is now... The truth is, I held Wiley back. I kept him from advancing for my own selfish gains by spreading lies and false concern over his competence behind his back. If I had not thwarted his ambitions... No. Those hypotheticals are best considered in Yes. Better to I won't keep you. I had intended to offer you access to one of our experimental weapons. May all your
I don't know what you're complaining of. We emerged totally unscathed.
I'd estimate I'm 43.11% scathed.
Then increment your bravery index.
I think I might want to do a landing pad check real quick. Grab some good materials and such. And that's another boss down. Another boss down. Another boss bites the dust. Your books.
Excellent timing. We're nearly finished reviewing the materials you brought us. Oh, well now, this is unexpected. The arguments in this text seem to have highlighted a teleological flaw I fear my own argument shares.
You too, huh?
Under certain conditions, de-escalation becomes impossible, leading to negative outcomes, including outright annihilation. An annihilated entity cannot advance the plan.
But maybe annihilation itself serves a purpose we're simply unaware of. You were right before. Participating in a war only produces an entropic feedback loop.
No, you're right. Our theses have become somewhat muddled. What conclusion would you draw then?
Maybe.
Given your stance, you'll be wanting a weapon rather than armor, I'm sure. We appreciate...
Lovely. I don't even have anything that uses heavy rounds, so... Lovely. By the way, I hope I'm not being too annoying with all my little comments.
Boy, Roger, hey, body's not even cold yet. Show a little respect.
Hey, Commander, I think Val wants us to discuss strategy. Or I could just be misunderstanding the noises. The noises emanating from her.
It's your baby.
The information collected on the peace talks has been verified,
God
Commander.
damn.
As time is a factor, this unit suggests heading to Greater Tranquility Station as soon as you are able.
We can't let DeVries catch us on the back foot again. We need a plan. Bullet could solve a lot of problems. Provided we can reach DeVries before she enacts her plan to kill the delegates.
Had many a folk underestimate us before, but little gives me more of a thrill than making them regret it.
Records indicate Greater Tranquility is a derelict station. Consequently, the ideal route to reach the main chamber for the peace talks will be through its underbelly. Be advised. In the absence of Victor and his explosives, Agent DeVries and her team will be committed to a frontal assault. Due to delays incurred while saving the Order hostages, DeVries also has the codes to control the station's security automechanicals, and will assuredly deploy them against you, Commander.
It's a comm station built by the Order in the early days of the colony. As Val said, auto-mechanical security measures are a given, and DeVries will surely level them against us. I'd also expect some level of hazardous disrepair. though the unpredictable nature of DeVries and her defectors concerns me more than anything.
Additionally, per the Earth Directorate Manual, when lacking equivalent combat forces, determination and vast amounts of ammunition may make up the difference.
You know where I stand. This war's taken too many good folk from us. I'll be damned if I let DeVries add to that number.
I'm coming with you. Who better to make DeVries pay for Horizon Point than a pair of our own Phantoms? Good. Would have been a shame if DeVries was the reason for us falling out too.
Confirming coordinates for Greater Tranquility Station. Confirmed. Use the astrogator when you are ready to navigate to the station, Commander.
Fuck. Look at how, like, gorgeous this person is. Even more so than Inez. I'm sorry to say, Inez has nothing on her.
Careful now. Oh, you sure haven't lost any of your boundless energy. Victor wasn't exactly the partner in crime I envisioned DeVries to have. Reckon a tough crossword puzzle would have eventually. I'm glad we were able to show him. You ever wonder what might have happened if DeVries had let us in on her initial plan? Surely we wouldn't have been taken in by her rhetoric like Victor. Right? No, yeah, of course. Stupid question. It's just, I look at someone like Victor and see the trap I might have fallen into. I know, you've always looked out for me. Been the case ever since you first gave me advice about being a good agent. Seems a lifetime ago now, doesn't it? DeVries always was good at deconstructing folks, uncovering their points of failure. She'd have known I had my heart set on being a hero. After Triangulum, all I wanted was to do for other colonies what Augustine had done for mine. Still trying anyway. Thanks for letting me wax for a bit. We can get back to what we were doing now.
I just noticed, one of his eyes are mechanical, aren't they? The one on the right side of his face. His right side. Yep, okay, let's go. Time to make DeVries pay. Remote detonator. I will be replacing that. It just makes sense to keep some weapon that I can always use on me. Marisol, you stay back. As much as we love you, unfortunately, I think you have a less than especially against automags.
Look, the rift. It's immaculate. Can't wait to see this vile DeVries person who betrayed you begging for mercy.
Everyone in Auntie's family, I want to thank our hosts for securing this wonderfully austere venue to begin our negotiations.
Be still, Condor. But don't let this interloper out of your sight.
It's
you,
from a merger.
the one Agent DeVries warned me to expect. Well, see here. If you intend to stop me, you're far too late.
I and my fellow counselors remind you that this is no merger, but
Our mission to stop the talks is a righteous one.
we may focus
You can answer our questions now, or scream the answers later.
Your choice.
You'll do no such and even if by some low chance you could extract my knowledge, you'll never truly understand. If our death spot, but you've not seen the mechanicals we procured, not how extensive security measures were in these old places. Doubt you should make a dent, even with... But it doesn't matter what you do. The rest of our team is pushing forward. Agent DeVries... Now we're just talking and...
I got some bad news.
It almost seems like I specifically brought heavy weapons to deal with
You picked the wrong person to follow.
What's that on the monitor over there? Could be important.
Where? Oh. Which monitor?
Sovereign.
I'm no electrician, but I'll wager this gadget is missing a what's-it. Crucial part, really.
If the Protector's own leader is beyond his depth, he and his ilk won't anticipate an alliance.
He's not my sovereign.
Yes, right. Well, landing a strike against the Protectorate in this state will be something like wrangling a galloping breadworm.
I am unfamiliar, but I presume that to mean it will be without exertion. If so, then you are perhaps even more ignorant of Arcadia than I calculated. The Sovereign, to guide him, is as ineffective as you suggested. But his advisor, the Consul, is not. These executions, these impulsive attacks, are solely his influence.
Solely? Your previous sovereign was rather draconian himself, if your own history books are to be believed. Do not act like the current rot emerged from nowhere.
I could perhaps say the same for you and your reputation for putting profits over people. But instead, I suggest we pivot our discussion back to the real matter at hand.
See this station as a beacon of hope and order.
We shan't lose.
No way through that fence except in pieces. Let's find another way around.
Am I missing something?
Looks like someone got here before us. We should see if there's anything worthwhile on board.
Probably DeVries' ship.
This must be the satellite that set an emergency ping across the system. What led me to you, Commander? But why is DeVries hanging on to it?
Never seen an orbital device like that before.
If it gives a long-range ping, it might be that she's trying to use it to set off the rift. feel great. My skin's tingly.
Auto mechanicals. Twice as hard to kill and half as fun.
This reminds me, I definitely am gonna need to go back to all the planets and turn in a bunch of quests.
I'd like to discuss your efforts on Paradise Island. We may have no physical presence there, but we are ever watchful. Suggest that matters have been delicate.
Yes, but things have taken somewhat of a turn. After the Protectorate destroyed their own relay out of madness, we have seen little resistance to our residents.
Well, we welcome the news of your advances. However, it is worrisome that it took the assistance of a freelancer for you to finally secure your hold. Worrisome indeed.
Tasty views.
Let us turn our attentions once more to Golden Ridge. I am grateful we could come to an accord after that unfortunate attack on Outpost Opportunity, but many questions remain.
Of course. Allow me to offer this bit of data, then. The true culprit of the attack was a proctor named Svoboda. My brave colleagues found her out and promptly executed her.
Ah, so the Order is capable of decisive action. I had doubts after hearing about your monastery. Even though the hostages yet live, this crime happened under your purview.
I would remind you that these innocents survived because of our quick and accurate analysis of the situation. I do not appreciate insinuation that we allow chaos to run rampant on our watch. Hopes are high that any erratic variable is a result of your people's meddling in our affairs.
Ridiculous. Next you'll be claiming we're to blame for all of your past failures. Why, the mere prediction of our...
Ooh, assemble a gun mod.
Years ago sent you into a tizzy. Isn't that right?
This unit
According to my
welcomes you
analysis
my
prior to
records
this
do not
meeting,
indicate that
enough
any
goodwill
authorized
exists
searching
between
my
our
records.
parties to
This
suggest...
Can I have your attention, please?
Chance of success, should a treaty or alliance be agreed upon.
Treaty? As in a contract. Goodness, there's no need to rush into such formalities, Vicar. Especially when so much has yet to be discussed.
Lead-lined jumpsuit. Limed.
No time to...
Hackles raised. There's an ambush coming. Oh, I love a good ambush.
Further into
Shark in the fight.
what are you doing down there? Don't move. Fine then. Cross that bridge and see how long it's
We're so close. One elevator ride away from having to breeze in our crosshairs. Finally.
She's dead. At the very start, I said I would hear her out, but it kind of sounds like she's just lost her mind and is using that as a reason to kill people. while it may be a sickness, even a sickness must be called at times.
We should keep moving, Commander. I'll see what I can...
Fine, fine. I suppose we can entertain a tentative agreement. I hereby agree that both of our parties will lay down their arms. For now.
I am pleased to hear it. There is no need for senseless bloodshed when we may yet come to an accord.
I remind you that a contract signing may still be a ways off, but we might consider the hierarchy between our parties should we wish to proceed with a merger, an alliance.
No, we wouldn't want any unseemly quabbles over power. Especially when presiding bishop Ruth Bassar already possesses the foresight necessary to lead a colony and better its people.
Foresight does not win wars. A military's might does.
Law, there they are. Right out in the open. Best speed this up. We can't have got Law before DeVries goes through with her plan.
Do you have such guy?
So you think that your people should rule? I don't wish to denigrate your military's knowledge here, but Arcadian matters are best suited for Arcadians. We actively collect data to understand how to serve our people, after all. Look no further than the abbot, who welcomed refugees to Matriarch's mercy.
Yet he struggled to feed and house them properly. Come on. The poor man was clearly overwhelmed. Damn you. He couldn't see his right hand was actively undermining him, even with his dad.
You have a nasty habit of arriving at the wrong time, Commander.
It's over, Augustine. Nowhere left to run. No more lies you can peddle or people you can burn. Your rewards come due.
Ibarra, I was unaware of your survival until recently. Believe it or not, I was happy you survived. But to see you still seeking solace in the Commander's shadow is disappointing. You could have done anything with your life. Shrugged off the bad memories. But now you're both here to meddle. Law knows why. Some tea and we can gossip about the latest pitchball matches. Do you think me an idiot? I've no interest in continuing this little reunion. What happened in Horizon Point, well, I had no choice but to do as I did. And I'm prepared to do the same again. These delegates you came to save, I'm killing them both, and any hope for peace will die along with them. This is the only way if we hope to close the rifts before it's too late. Everything. The Order is on the verge of learning how to control the rifts. They just need the right data, and a prototype modulator that's hidden away in a Protectorate lab on Praetor. But like the Protectorate before them, Auntie's Choice must never have access to that technology. Fine.
Revenge killing is my favorite. Thanks for including me in the fun, Commander.
Good one.
Even more magnificent. But unless we're planning on merging with perfection, we should probably run. Fast.
right behind you.
Oh shit, wait, I'm gonna bet that this comes back around, doesn't it? Fly, 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 fly away.
This is an urgent message for all Earth Directorate agents. The spatial rift situation has deteriorated significantly. The rifts threatening a majority of our colonies and our Earth Directorate bases, including this one, have entered their final stages. If you see a rift that looks like this, you are in grave danger. You have at most a matter of months before everything in your local system is destroyed. The seriousness of this situation cannot be overstated. Therefore, Directive Alpha Omega is hereby invoked. You are fully authorized to do everything in your power to find a way to close the rifts. Along with this message, the entirety of our rift data has been sent to your local surveillance satellite. Analyze this data. Law willing, you will find a way to unlock any secrets it has resisted yielding to us. The fate of humanity now depends on you.
Acknowledging receipt of emergency mission parameters update, including activation of Directive Alpha Omega. Commander is now released from any and all agent guidelines. The full parameters are as follows. The agent has full authority to handle the mission in any manner they see fit. I have also detected competing priorities. The surveillance data from the satellite confirms DeVries's assertion of a prototype modulator on Praetor. Acquisition is required to be able to bypass any new or existing. You are also tasked with finding a way to process the Earth. Agents are permitted to cooperate with local governments and other political entities at their discretion, even under normal direct. Both Auntie's Choice and the Order have previously controlled the archive and may be open to working with you to regain access. Coincidentally, both delegates also escaped the station. It seems they feel they owe you their lives and have asked to meet with you at their respective headquarters. Returning to mission objectives. Do you have a preference for which to This unit strongly advises against randomly pressing buttons on the astrogator, unless acknowledged. Due to the rift's it is worth You've also received a message from Greetings, morally gray potential contractor. You've been pre-selected for membership in Auntie's Choice. Report on board. It appears you now have permission.
Commander, word? So, that's it then. DeVries dead, justice served. Galaxy still needs saving, but we'll get to that. Am I that transparent? Seems you do. I once thought DeVries the upper limit of what an agent could be. Certainly everything I aspired to be. Tough, brave, smart, and now she's dead. By our hand. Thought I'd feel relief or something akin to it. But mostly I just feel unbalanced. Like a mech with gimbals on the fritz. Now you're speaking my language, Commander. DeVries earned her grave, sure enough. So why does killing her feel like... hell, I don't know. Putting out a star? I never thought of it that way, but yeah, that's it exactly.
I may
Mighty
be an
insightful of you,
idiot,
Commander.
but I'm not
Don't
an
suppose you have
entirely
any advice
idiot.
on how to move forward from here? Not a bad methodology, I suppose. Every day's a gift, and all of that. Appreciate you making time to listen to me going on about all this. Might need a few to work through my thoughts, but I'll be ready for whatever comes next. Don't you fret.
God, God, she's so pretty. She's so pretty. It's not fair. I'm gonna fucking attack her. I'm mad. Nice. Okay, so, well, let's be honest here. That is going to be it for this episode. I hope that everybody enjoyed it, and we will, you know, be doing more next time. But, you know, we did a lot of good stuff today.
Saving
we
the
killed
delegates
somebody.
from DeVries took considerable effort, dear. Of course you could, but you didn't. May all...
And, you know, we will be going to get the rift modulator next time, and then we'll be going back and going through some quests. Is there personal messages? Yeah, so, see you all next time, and I hope that you have a lovely day. Hasta luego, mi amigues. Ser... oh, whatever the fuck.